Hey guys, welcome. Bringing you a general reading for the collective of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hope you're all well. So we've got Mercury moving toward, in pre-shadow phase, toward the retrograde in your sign if you are here as a Gemini Sun. So keep that in mind. Be paying attention to everything that comes up for you with regard to your thoughts, your perceptions, communication issues, miscommunication, because that's the territory that Mercury is going to go back over as this first 2 weeks before the actual retrograde. So my readings generally aren't date or time specific. I just try to tell you what's going on in the cosmos because sometimes that energy finds its way into the readings. You can be here as a cross watcher. That's great. As always, remember, you may need to flip the energies around. You'll see when I get to the tarot portion of the program. If you're new, welcome to the channel. I hope if you enjoy the reading, my style, my vibe, whatever, that you'll join us here by subscribing. And for those who are returning, much love to you, Gemini, as always, from my heart. And if you've been watching for a while and have not yet subscribed, please do. That would be a great help. And that's your way of supporting my work here on the channel. Much appreciated. So I have been pulling from Sacred Rebels. That is Alana Fairchild's deck. So I pre-shuffle, I select your card, I, review what's going on in the guidebook, and I kind of pick out the messages that I think are most valuable. So we've got After the Storm, card number 1. So after the storm, the hint is in the word after. We'll get there in a second. But this card is basically suggesting that there's a thunderstorm about, right? It's either headed your way, or it may be just passing through now, or you may be just getting on the other side of it. Regardless, don't make it mean more than it is. So the construct is that storms are just nature's way of gathering energy together that needs to be released. Obviously, that's all Weather Channel stuff, right? Barometric, humidity, all that crap coming together. It's like literally scientific, that it's nature's way of bringing all those energies together that need to be released. So we want to focus on the release part. And then there was a beautiful little passage that I wanted to give you word by word. So to make this mean something for you without making it mean more than it does, this is the sentence I really liked. With a release of tension, relief and freedom soon follow, often with a fresh perspective and perhaps the gift of a promising, hopeful vision for your future. Yes. So look at this as an opportunity for relief and a sense of freedom coming in for you, hence the owl, right? The new perspectives of the owl, the wisdom, so that when you're on the other side of it, you go, oh, okay, this was a clearing of energy. This was a release of a great deal of tension. I did see the tension energy showing up in the morning musing for those that are in the channel membership. Yeah, it was difficult. So we'll see what comes through here. I am doing the split spread for your relationship. So first card out, Empress, very interesting, and the Queen of Wands. Wow. Okay, I'll get there in a second. Let me just pull all the cards, and then I will walk you through it. Oh my goodness. Card on the bottom of the deck, the Moon, right? Hidden emotions, something going on behind the scenes that you're unaware of, that you can't see. It triggers sometimes a sense of impending doom, right? The apprehension that comes with the Moon is because we often fear what goes bump in the night. What we can't see in the light of day, and I do have the sun over here, so that's what I'm referring to, can make us all kind of see things that aren't there, or imagine things that aren't there, or at least get caught up in the not knowing. So I'm going to say, for the sake of the reading, this is Gemini. It does not have to be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You could be here as the Gemini and say, nope, the other side is me. Fine, just flip it. That's my point. But I do this for a reason, so that I have a structure to follow and it keeps everything aligned, and then you just decide which side of the reading resonates for you. So this person is showing up in the reading either in the energy of the Empress, which is feminine energy. There's a lot of unconditional love with the Empress, but it could also be showing up with the Empress fully on their mind. So it can go either way. And the reason why I say that is because present experience of the connection is with regard to their emotional availability, or someone's emotional availability. King of Cups. In the past, for this person, we're going to clarify it, but there was an emphasis on happiness, on feeling some sense of safety, feeling safe in your vulnerability with somebody. And all of that makes sense when I look at the Empress and the King of Cups. And here going forward is a Six of Cups. So I have strong twin flame vibes, strong past life soulmate vibes on this side. Over here, I've got a Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy, but the Queen of Wands is kind of fully in her power. She's very aware of what she wants, the direction she's headed. She's a take no prisoners kind of queen. Yeah, she can kick up some drama. Don't get it wrong, but I feel like in this particular situation, this is somebody who's saying, I'm very clear about what I want. No substitutions, right? No substitutions. In the past, King of Swords, this is someone who might not be very warm and fuzzy, right? Not real approachable or real forthcoming with their thoughts, but there's a lot going on, okay? There's a lot going on in the thought realm. The ultimate strategist is this King of Swords. Very full of integrity, really cares about their reputation. These are definitely people who tend to hold themselves and everyone else to very high standards and ideals. Like when you think of the military or the legal profession or the law enforcement, or right, any group or organization like that really holds themselves to an ideal bigger than themselves. That is the energy of the King of Swords. So generally coming from truth and honesty and integrity, but in their reversed energy, not super forthcoming, aloof, distant, cool. Present experience of the connection, Three of Cups. So this could be speaking about reconciliation, and a new beginning is in the forecast, Ace of Pentacles going forward. That's what this Queen of Wands is after, right? After reconciliation or getting back together with this King of Swords, and taking the next step forward. Ace of Pentacles could be a new beginning. It could be up-leveling the connection, taking the next natural step. So we'll see what's going on. We're going to start with the Empress here, Taurus and Libra, Magician, Judgment, Ten of Swords. I'm gonna I don't almost ever do this, but I'm gonna jump right to the King of Cups. Hanged Man, Two of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel that on this side, this is a masculine energy coming through. Even though we have them leading with the Empress, I feel they are manifesting a do-over, right? Second chances and forgiveness with the Empress, with the Divine Feminine. This person is working through a very painful ending, right? Something came to an ending here. That's why over here, this Queen of Wands is all about the reconciliation. And so I almost feel like this person is really seeking forgiveness for that, maybe second chances, certainly some measure of redemption here. The Judgment card is also a card of reunion. and answering the call of the past life soulmate, which we have right here in the Six of Cups. So the reason why I pulled the King of Cups was I was trying to figure out, am I dealing with a feminine energy over here because the Empress is the lead card, or am I dealing with a masculine who's kind of got blinders on when it comes to their divine feminine? So I got my answer. So the King of Cups is sort of in Hanged Man mode. I'll get to the Sun in a minute, but they're in Hangman mode, right? Really trying to assess a situation from a safe vantage point. The King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But the thing with the King of Cups is, and what makes me feel like this King of Swords and the King of Cups are the same person, is that the King of Cups struggles to communicate their feelings. They have them, they get deep in them, they get lost in them. They don't always have the words. They cannot always articulate what they're feeling. And so therefore they kind of suck it all back in, and they get lost there sometimes. So with the Hanged Man, I'm feeling that energy of a King of Cups trying to sort it all out from a safe vantage point, trying to look at the situation from all angles. We've got the Two of Cups here. There's some measure of surrendering to the connection, right? Energetically, we've got water, 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 because the Hangman is Pisces energy. So this person is deeply in the feels about someone they are in consideration of a life partnership with, Queen of Pentacles. So this, I mean, there could be karmic partner and third party energy here as well. We often see that the Queen of Pentacles can be a life partner or a wife. Queen of Wands can be karmic energy. Three of Cups can be third party energy. So if that is your storyline, you're getting a hint or a flavor of it here, especially because we have the After the Storm card. But what I'm seeing here right now is somebody who is really sort of pulling themselves out of the equation as they try to manifest a second chance or redemption or reunion or whatever after a very painful ending. So now I will look into the past with this Sun energy, Leo here. Wow. So they've tried, past tense, to really resist the connection, the happiness here, right? There's the Seven of Wands landing on that Sun, and what clarifies that Seven of Wands is the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups again. So this is about, and this is a reconciliation card, that Six of Wands, with the wreath of peace on that wand, and the Six of Cups is underneath in the past, and now it's going to be this person's conscious awareness going forward. So I'm seeing a progression. I'm seeing some growth and change. But I feel like this person really resisted. It's almost like they resisted the success in this relationship. They resisted the comfort, the bliss, the happiness. They resisted the being together and, coming to a happy medium. Right? This Six of Wands, win-win outcomes. It's, where we come back from battle and we say, no men were lost, no blood was shed, our kingdoms made peace, kind of a card. But I feel like this person really resisted it. And for whoever's over here, they sort of, got real cool, distant, aloof, didn't let whoever this is know what was going on. They just resisted. But now they're not resisting. They're in contemplation of a reconciliation. Six of Cups, this is going forward. The energy of warmth, nostalgia. That past life soulmate could be someone you've just known for a long time in this lifetime, but it can also go beyond time and space. Especially if it's a newer connection. Yes, there's the Ace of Pentacles. They're looking at a new beginning. They're looking at it. And there's the Sun. They are not going to resist. They're not going to resist the happiness. They are not going to resist. Here we have the Sun underneath. Remember? The Sun on the top and the Six of Cups underneath. And now we have the Six of Cups on top, the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles. Very similar energy here. I really love this. I feel like they're finally coming to terms with the fact that you are their happiness. You make them happy, and I don't feel that they're going to resist it on any level. It's really nice. Whew, I know. It took me a minute to kind of sort it out, and I sort of had to go out of order, which I very rarely, if ever, do. But I wanted to be sure I had the energy right on this side. So let's go take a peek at the Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Two of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Wow. It's like you're coming in with a question. Is this who I thought it was? Is this what I want? Queen of Wands is always usually very clear about what she wants. I'm only saying she because it's a queen. Two of Wands is the question, with the world in the palm of your hands, right? A world of possibilities as you gaze out on the horizon, which is exactly what this guy's doing. What do you want? Which direction do you want to head? And the next card out, don't you know? King of Pentacles. So now we have a King and Queen of Pentacles. That's a couple in 3D, and underneath is the Hierophant, right? Topic of commitment is coming up in this reading pretty loudly. And I kind of feel as if this person wants a second bite at the apple. I don't think that it went well in the past. I think they resisted the happiness. They resisted commitment. They resisted this connection. They're not resisting anymore. They are sort of held back a bit, though, because they want to be sure that they have assessed the situation first before they come forward with their heart on a silver platter, right? They're sort of examining the situation from all angles. They are trying to manifest a second chance after a very difficult and painful ending. And going forward, they are completely embracing a new beginning, something more stable, committed, grounded, and abundant. That's why over here, part of the question is about commitment. Conventional committed relationship is the domain of the Hierophant, Taurian energy. So let's look at the past with this King of Swords. Yeah. Oh. I know. Again. I'm saying again because it came through almost identically in the morning musing. So for those of you that aren't watching the morning musings, you're like, what is she saying again for? Questions about this person's authenticity, their sincerity, right? We have the Page of Wands underneath the Page of Cups. I think I even said this morning, is this person a good witch or a bad witch? You know, what are their intentions? And I feel like you really kind of were left with a lot of questions here. King of Swords maybe just iced you out. I'm seeing that Seven of Wands as the resistance and the pushback, and not really kind of making it clear what they were putting up such a fight about. And so therefore there's just this sense of something being lost to you, and not knowing if, you know, this person is being sincere or not, or if you're just getting played, if you're just, you know, dealing with somebody who was, like I say, in it for the minute, Page of Wands. And so disappointing for sure. And now you're kind of reassessing yourself with this Two of Wands, but from a position of empowerment. So I kind of like the Queen of Wands here. It's like I'm feeling more empowered. That's a nice shift. Let's look at the Three of Cups. Three of Swords, Temperance, King of Swords. Okay, so you have unfinished business with this King of Swords, King of Cups person. This one over here. You have unfinished business with them for sure. But what's interesting is that it's like you know, with the Temperance card there on top of that Three of Swords, which is on top of the Three of Cups, so this can be third party energy. I feel like you know in time it will get sorted, that you will reconcile your differences. The Three of Swords will sort of start coming through reversed for you. You'll be able to get beyond it. And you're willing to wait it out. The Temperance energy is just a matter of self-control and restraint. So think about the Queen of Wands and how the Queen of Wands is so self-possessed, is so clear on who they are that, you know, they kind of stand still and they watch the storms swirl around them and by them. Got it? That's kind of what I'm feeling here with the Temperance. It's like, I know in time it'll all come full circle. So, it's good because at the same time you're trying to decide, is this person part of my future? Are they the one that will show up in 3D and have my back, that I can count on, that I can build a life with? So I do feel with this Two of Wands on the Queen of Wands, it's like there's still some measure of assessment, which is why this Temperance card is so helpful, right? Because that Temperance is telling you, you know, in time, have patience. All the energies will come into flow and balance. So you don't have to kind of tame the storm. You just kind of have to observe it. Observe it. Ace of Pentacles. Whoa. GEMINI just slipped right off the top. So I'll try that again. Three of Wands. Yes, finally, there's the Queen of Wands again and the Queen of Cups. I love this. So in the morning musing, I was kind of wondering if there were multiple parties here and players here. And there very well could be for some of you. It's just not the strongest message at this time coming through. So what I'm seeing here is, in the morning musing, I saw the Queen of Cups as a little bit needy. She was coming through in the blocker challenge position. And the lead out card was the, I'm only telling you this so you see how I construct the energies, how I work with them in the morning when I first get up, and how I bring it into the reading so that everything makes sense. That's why it makes sense week after week after week. Anyway. The lead out card was the High Priestess, and I was suggesting that the problem is the Queen of Cups is just a little too needy, too emotional, and I love that I'm seeing here the Queen of Wands from the top of the deck and the Queen of Cups underneath, which means that the emotion is there, but it's not running the show. If you want a new beginning, if you want an up-leveling in this connection, if you want a commitment to arrive, Three of Wands, if that's part of your expectation, is we're in this together forever or not, right? You kind of got to come from a position of strength, do you not? You have to kind of have your mojo working for you, right? And keep the Queen of Cups, the emotionality, in check. And what's lovely about this for you here is that they're manifesting their Empress. They're manifesting someone who has a heart. They're manifesting somebody who operates from the highest version of unconditional love possible. So that's what they're trying to call in for a second chance, a second bite at the apple. And so I love that you are staying fully in your power here with Queen of Wands energy and calling in the same thing that they are preparing to offer you, because now they know, if they didn't before, that after the storm, they're going to realize where the happiness is. You know, it's pretty good. So before I tell you all the energies that came through, astrologically speaking, there is a link to the extended, and all I'm going to do is push these cards up and complete the reading, meaning I've read you separately. I'm going to read you together. I'm going to read the messages you're sending to each other at 5D. What does this person want you to know? What are they trying to say that they haven't found the words for? Vice versa. Card for you from Spirit, right? Advice, guidance on this whole mishmash. Hidden energies, something going on, playing out behind the scenes that you might not know about, but probably should or would want to. And then the outcome card, what can you expect going forward? And I'll close out with some additional oracles. So the extendeds are just as complete as these readings are. So here's who showed up. Empress, Taurus and Libra, that is a card of Venus. Magician is, so let me hold it up for you. Virgo and Gemini, that is a card of Mercury. We've got Pluto here. This is Scorpio energy in the Judgment card. We have the Sun is Leo. King of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Hanged Man is Pisces. The Queen of Pentacles, and we have a King of Pentacles too, is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and we have more Leo in the Sun card. We've got the Queen of Wands. She's out twice. That is Aries, Leo, Sag. As I said, King of Pentacles with the Earth energy. The Hierophant is Taurus. The King of Swords can be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Temperance is Sagittarius. That King of Swords is out twice. And the Queen of Cups to match the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So lots of really beautiful energy. A kind of nice balance of elemental energy as well. We do have the moon on the bottom here. Suggests that there is some triggered energy lurking. Okay, there's some triggered energy lurking. But what I like here is that you're cool as a cucumber. You're cool as a cucumber, and this person is sorting it out. So let's see what comes through in the extended. The link's below. I'll see you there. Otherwise, take care, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye for now.